Okay, it is the next morning. I just brought the bone broth in. Last time I forgot to show you the grease or the fat that solidified. So there you go. It still has the marrow in there. So now I'm going to pull out as much of the fat and try to leave the marrow. And I'll stick it in this bowl, and then I'll drain all the liquid out of this bowl back into the pot. And then we'll get started on the next process of reheating this and adding all the vegetables. Oh, here, I'll show you this too. It hasn't solidified or gotten jelly-like because I only boiled the bones for 24 hours. Now my third one, I'm going to go ahead and boil the bones for a full 48 hours to get everything out, and that will take the rest of the cartilage off of those chicken feet, and that will then give us more of a gelatinous consistency. And I'll show you that on the third batch when I get there. But for now, we're just trying to make sure that we got dog food so the girls don't run out of dog food. Homemade dog food, that is. And we can make some room in this kitchen for Christmas. So that is the process. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and voila, just like that, all the fat has come. I pulled that all off of the sides and the top, and the pieces left over is mostly bone marrow from the inside of the beef bones. So, oops, movie magic. I just pulled all the grease out, and now it is time to put this crock pot back in its container and get started on making the actual dog food with all the vegetables. So I'll go ahead and put this in the crock pot, and then I will show you the vegetables we're going to add to it. Oh yeah, and I'm actually going to take half of that bone broth out and put it in this bowl now that I've wiped out all the grease and the fat, because we're making 2 batches of dog food out of this. We had enough for the vegetables and everything, so I'm going to separate the bone broth so I don't have to do the bone broth process again. And it'll last longer. Okay, so here's the bowl with some bone marrow and everything in it. Here's the pot with some bone marrow and everything in it. And remember last time, the first time I did this, I added all the vegetables and then I had to add water. What is this? 32-ounce cup of water to make sure that all the vegetables were submerged in enough juice that they cooked. So this time we're going to separate it, and I had the beets sitting in some water before I got to shredding them. You can see the juice on the bottom. So I put all of the beet juice into this bag, because this is the bag of vegetables we're going to put into that crock pot. And somebody's going to ask, what is in that bag full of vegetables? So in this bag of vegetables, we have green beans cut up small. We have broccoli, carrots, and beets. So I'm going to, and then the beet juice. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this into the crock pot. and be right back. Okay, so here's what it looks like now. Now I'm going to put it back on low, and then we'll get that started to heat up. And after that, then I will, in the process while that's heating up, I will go ahead and start cutting up the finely unthawed beef kidney. We'll grind up a little bit of the ginger, and then I still have the chicken liver, so we're going to put half of this chicken liver in there. So I'll be back shortly and show you how things are going. Actually, I'll do another video on it, so that way I can free up the phone and get a couple other things done while I'm processing this meat. So thank you for watching. Remember, you are somebody. You do matter. I love you. And we will see you on the next video, where we add the meat and the ginger to the dog food. Until then, have a good day and ciao now.